What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video breaking down the futures contract, ES futures contract. Once again, was a very choppy session, kind of like we had 2 days ago, more or less, where we had an inside day, right? 2 days ago, starting Monday, we had a nice move up with a gap, filled that gap. Then we had an inside day. Guess what? Same blueprint for the last 2 days. We had a gap up, tried to move higher, filled the gap, and had an inside day. Now the question is, and the difference between this day and this day is, well, we had a wider point of control back on this day. Let me bring up the destinations real quick for you guys. I'm trying to make this one rather quick. But we had a wide point of control here. Today was only 8 wide. So only 8 time frames traded back and forth through the same area, which was that 49.11 level, which is kind of where I was talking about yesterday's video, was like a line in the sand for me around that 49.10, 49.11. And we pretty much packed in a lot of volume there. We tried finding acceptance above it, tried finding acceptance below it, only to come back up and close near the high of the day. I mean, that was a rather aggressive push late in the day as Mo, Curly Larry and Mo, as Paul likes to say, the last 3 time frames of the day, Mo got a really good grade and pushed up towards the high. So we're going to have a repeat of what we did on Tuesday coming into Wednesday, right? Coming in tomorrow, Friday, are we going to gap up, come out of this inside day with some aggression, setting new all-time highs, or are we going to continue to consolidate above this 4,900 and try to find acceptance above the 4,900? Now, the chart the screen that we were just looking at was kind of like my support areas that I was looking at. Today we got really close to that area, right? And had you taken a long down here at the 48.96 level, or not even there, 48.900. Once you got back above and reclaimed 4900, excuse me. Once you claimed 4900, reclaimed it, and you took that long, obviously innovator play because you were one time framing down, but buyers, still inside day, value was basically unchanged, and buyers were defending the one time framing up, right? Scenario in the bigger picture, and obviously in the bigger picture where one time framing up in the monthly and the weekly time frame. So it's always good to have those things in context. So if you took the trade to get long above 4,900, seeing that we couldn't hold trend down and take out the previous day's low to stop the one time framing up, buyers had a really good defense down here, kind of like they did back on this day, right? Really good defense against the previous day's low. Same here, really good defense against the previous day's low, and bounced really aggressive into the close. So tomorrow, we'll be looking to see how that corresponds. Do we come out of this inside day to the upside, take out the all-time high at 49.3325, continue to push higher, or maybe it's a little bit more lackluster and we just continue to chop around just above 4,900, coming from an up perspective to a balance, right? So the market can go from up to balance, right, without taking out a previous day's low, and technically still be one time framing up. So you would only be resuming the one time framing up if we do continue to consolidate inside of these 2 days. But not really looking for that. More or less looking to see this market continue to push higher as we are at the highs of the week. But one thing I am going to note is kind of a stair step down in the sense of lower highs on the daily so far, just the past, with just today alone. Still closing at the highs, not taking it away from the buyers, but closing still below the previous day's high. So what we want to see as a buyer is taking out that 49.3325 level. And then obviously if you're a seller, you want to put the market back into a balance, get below 95.25, putting the day back into a balance, and then going for that non-wide point of control. So right now the market's up to balance, in my opinion. That just means we could continue to see some consolidation above this 4,900 level until we get some further information, some further market generated information that can help us kind of decipher on what this market wants to do. All right, so just briefly, I'm going to mark these destinations. There's not a whole lot to mark as it is just the high of day and the low of day. No afternoon pullback low, no wide point of control. I just put the wrong year. Still thinking it's 23, 2024. But you know, nothing of significance to really mark. Just like in yesterday's video, it was the high and low. There was nothing really to lean against other than that kind of level that I was looking at, which was that 49.11 level, right? 49.14, 49.11 within that range. So I was, you know, nothing to lean against, but kind of an area you wanted to keep your eye on moving forward. I guess that will be kind of the line in the sand for tomorrow as well. That 49.11. If we hold above it, I think we should push higher and attempt to take out that 33.25, come out of an inside day up. And if we open and push lower, we should take out the low, right? So it's kind of the scenario. We're either going to push lower because we're below that level or push higher because we're above it. I think that is a key level in my opinion moving forward. And then today's low day. Alrighty, so there you have it, inside day. Let's look at our daily time frame. All right, just to kind of go over it, let's go over our daily time frame, and then we'll get you guys on your way. If you did enjoy the quick video, please leave a like down below. Comment something. How'd you trade? What are you trading? Let me know. So here we have it. We have been one time framing up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row after we broke out of this balance above 36.50. So we're basically 100 points, you know, close to 100 points above where we broke out at. Keeping that in mind, we're trying, just like we try to find acceptance above 4,800 here, we're trying to find acceptance above 4,900 up here. So the question is, do we come back into a balance and continue to stay within Wednesday's range, you know, chop around a little bit longer, or just immediately push higher, kind of like we did on these 2 days. And we opened up on Wednesday, pushed higher. We're going to open up tomorrow and push higher as we are one time framing up in the bigger picture, such as the monthly, the weekly, and the daily. 20-day moving average creeping up 48.17, 50-day 47.15. So maybe, just maybe, buyers getting a little tired up here. I'm not seeing that. Let me know what you think in the comments below. With that being said, catch you guys in the next one. See ya.